Okay, Planet Marketing is the name of our company. I absolutely think it's the best place on the planet. And I'm going to show you how you can, gain your financial freedom and your, the time freedom that you all are seeking for. Our company that we are partnered with is IntelliTravel.uk, IntelliTravel.com. We are a host travel agency. James Ferrara is the co-founder and president of IntelliTravel. And he helped create this company 25 years ago. If you think about it, 25 years ago, there were not a lot of computers in people's homes. He's seen this vision of, the internet going wild, like wildfire, and taking over working from home. So we are accredited by the CLIA Association. It's the Cruise Line International Association. There's only 35 travel companies worldwide in CLIA, and we're in the top 25 of those 35, and James Ferrara is on the advisory board for CLIA. So we have that accreditation and certification with the CLIA Association. So we also have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. The Better Business Bureau, if anybody makes a complaint on your company, your rating goes down. We've had an A+ rating every year for 25 years. So we are, a top-notch travel company. We're based out of Delray Beach, Florida, and we have an exclusive partnership with Planet Marketing. So anybody who wants to join IntelliTravel just can't go to their website and sign up. They have to find a Planet Marketing rep to sign up and join IntelliTravel as a travel agent. Okay, to become a travel agent, or when you become a travel agent, you have all kinds of possibilities on all different types of holidays that you can book. There are group cruises, and the group cruises, you can find families who want to go on a trip together. Put them on a cruise ship, because there's something to do for everybody on that cruise ship. You can put grandma in the casino, and I know that's where my mom would want to be. And the kids can go to Camp Carnival. Everybody else can sit around the pool and just, dance and just enjoy the music and swimming. Common interest groups. Find a group. Put them on a cruise ship, because they might go every single year. The last ship that I was on, there was a homeschooling group. There was probably 100 cabins booked in that group. And they go every single year. They get their homeschooling group together, and they go every single year on a cruise together. The wedding industry is huge. Honeymoons, almost every newlywed couple goes on a honeymoon. If you put together a destination wedding, you're looking at probably 10 to 20 people going with that couple on their destination wedding, okay? And they are not going to go just for the day of the wedding. They're going to make a whole holiday about the wedding. They're going to, stay a week, make a vacation out of it. Anniversaries, everybody goes on anniversary trips, especially if it's the big, like a 25 anniversary or a big number. They're going to take a trip, and they may refer their friends when they go on their anniversaries. So group travel is huge. Sports teams that travel. If you know anybody whose kids that, play travel baseball or basketball, here we have AAU volleyball. You're looking at these sports teams booking hotels every weekend during season, and probably 2 nights every weekend. You're looking at 10 hotel rooms and the whole season long. So you get in with a couple sports teams, you'll be making a good commission on just their hotel stays during their season. Okay, we make 70 to 80% of the commissions of each trip that we book. Okay, what that means is the commissions are built into every single trip. Somebody gets paid. Whoever books that trip gets paid. If you go directly to Carnival and book a cruise, Carnival gets paid for that. Okay, they get paid that commission. So we have IntelliTravel. We use IntelliTravel. We book through this vendor as an IntelliTravel agent. They pay IntelliTravel, and IntelliTravel pays us 70 to 80%. We start out at 70%, and then once we make $5,000 commission, we bump up to 80%. Okay, and that's within a year's time. You make $5,000, and then you get 80% of the commission. So that is a very high commission rate for a travel agent. We are partnered with major vendors worldwide. And what we have in the UK right now is we're just launching. We launched in July, and we are in phase 2 of our launch, and we have all kinds of partners that were vendors that we're partnered with. In our phase 2, we have more available to us, and we're able to start the education on the vendors. We are ATOL protected. We have APTA pending. So I know that is a big thing for a lot of you. APTA is not required to book a trip, but it's recommended, and IntelliTravel realizes that, so they are not releasing direct bookings with the vendors until APTA is approved. It's already been approved, but they're doing the final stages of getting the paperwork all together and signed and sent back to us. So it could come through any single day. It could have come through today. I'm not sure, but we're expecting it to come through any day. And it could be a couple weeks yet, but we've been waiting, and it's been approved for a couple months already, but it's just a long process of getting the paperwork together. But they are very confident that everything's going to go through, and we're going to see that paperwork being finalized, and we will be APTA protected too. So we have no third-party intermediaries. We do not book through secondary websites such as Expedia or Travelocity. So nobody's taking a chunk out of our commission. We're going to get that 70 to 80%. IntelliTravel reserves inventory of group cruise blocks. They go ahead and reserve those cruise blocks. So when a customer comes to us and asks, for us to find them a special rate or a certain type of a room they may not have access to that they looked for. I've had that happen before. I had somebody who needed a five-person cabin on a certain cruise ship, and there were none that she could find. And I went right to it in our back office, and it was there. There was like 10 of them. So I was able to get their cabin booked for them. We have best customer service and support. We are growing rapidly. So customer service is growing with us, and they're learning with us, but they're hiring travel agents that are able to help us book travel and are knowledgeable and are able to guide us if we need the help. But we can call them directly to get information about booking when we need it, and we can contact them by live chat, email, or phone call. We do get a personalized website. We have our own web portal, pretty much set up like any type of a booking engine that you would see. A lot of times I will only share my website with people who want to book like a basic car rental or hotel, because if they want a package or like a Disney trip or a cruise, I want to be able to search my vendors and get them the best rate. I like to search them and get them the best rate, because if they find something on my website, they might say, well, I can find it cheaper over here. I'm just going to go ahead and book it, and not even tell me actually, and go ahead and book it because they find it cheaper somewhere else, not knowing that I can go to the vendor's websites myself and book that. So I like to just share with them if they're just doing a hotel or car rental, because those prices are comparable. We have sales tools. We can print with our name and information on it, flyers and different things like that to hand out. We can order business cards directly from Vistaprint with the IntelliTravel logo. So it looks professional, and we have all the tools we need to get started in our business. All right, show me the money, right? You guys want to know how much you can earn? All right, here it is. I'm going to show you a few examples. This is the business traveler. They travel, 3 times a month. They're usually about 3 days out of the week. They'll stay 3 nights each time they go out. And all I do is share my website with this business traveler. I don't do anything on the booking. I've actually just give it to them, and I make money while I sleep, because they're doing the booking on the website, and I'm making 117 pounds just for sharing my website with that person. This is a little bit of a bigger trip, a 5-day golf trip to St. Andrews for a group of 4. You're getting name, address, phone numbers, 4 people. You're going to get a credit card to hold the tea time and the hotel room, and you're looking at a commission of 213 pounds, and that's going to take you all but about 15-20 minutes to enter that into the system. Okay, 213 pounds, I think I'll take that. Okay, the honeymoon. This is an all-inclusive 7-day honeymoon in Cancun, complete with butler service. You're getting the name, address, phone numbers of the two the newlywed couple, and their passport information. You need their birth dates and their credit card to hold the room. And you're looking at making 435 pounds for booking a trip like that. That's amazing, because I like to point that out, because there's so many people that are looking for just an extra 400 pounds a month. What could that do for you if you had an extra 400 pounds a month? How could that affect you? Could you, would that buy your groceries, your cell phone bill? Um, it can impact a lot of lives. It's proven fact that there's a lot of bankruptcies that wouldn't have happened if they had an extra 400 pounds a month. So just think how many people you could help and introduce this business to, and just show them how easy it is to make an extra 400 pounds a month in a half hour's time. I mean, even if that took you an hour to do that, to book that trip, 435 pounds. I guarantee that you're going to want to book more than one, because it's so easy and it doesn't take up as much time as you would think working this business. So you can look at easily making that every single month if you are booking trips. This is the group cruise. 5 days, 20 cabins, Western Caribbean cruise. This takes a little bit longer. I'm going to say approximately a total of about 8 hours put into a group cruise like this, because you have all the 20 cabins to berth. You have name, address, phone numbers. You're looking at 2 to 4 people in each cabin. So 20 cabins, you're looking at making 1,736 pounds on a trip like this. Okay, I'm going to let you look at this real quick. These are some of I can get it for you. These are some of the vendors that we're partnered with. So go ahead and take a look at that. I will be right back. Okay, did you guys see some good ones in there? A lot of very popular vendors that we're going to be working with here. Okay, so the travel industry itself is a $5 trillion industry, or 5 trillion pound industry annually. Okay, it's projected to double, almost double in size the next 10 years to 9 trillion pounds. Okay, it's the #1 research category online from the hours of 9 to 5. So if you think about it, from 9 to 5, most people are supposed to be working. They're looking at that next holiday they want to go on to get away from that job, right? So this older generation has worked for 40 years. They're on the 40-40-40 plan, which I say is you work for 40 years, for 40 hours for 40 years and make 40%. Okay? So when they're retiring, they want to travel. If they can live off that 40% and travel off that 40% they're making, but they're wanting to travel. That's why this is projected to almost double in size. The millennials are looking at these people that are retiring, and they're saying, I'm not working 40 years before I start traveling. I am going to go on my holiday now. And they're spending 140 billion pounds annually. Just themselves, just the millennials. They're probably getting the money from the older generation, but this is the reason of this projected growth. Every 20 seconds for the next 10 years, this older generation is going to be retiring. So that is the reason of that projected growth. So get paid on what people are doing anyway. People are traveling, and they are looking for people to book travel for them. Someone's got to get paid that commission. So why not get paid on what people are doing anyway? All right, so one of the main questions I get asked when people are looking to join the business is, how much education do I need to take, and how do I get certified, and what kind of certifications do I need? So IntelliTravel University is the only requirement that you have to work this business. Okay, we want you to become better educated on the travel vendors. It does make you in a better position to sell travel as a professional. The IntelliTravel University only takes a couple hours to do, okay? So once you have the IntelliTravel University done, we'll guide you. We'll ask you, what do you want to specialize in? We want you to pick a couple different things to specialize in and study that. You want to choose something that you're interested in learning about, or something you think your customers are going to want to learn, want to go on. So I chose cruising, obviously, because that is my passion, and I could live on a cruise ship. I totally could live on a cruise ship. We were on the last cruise, and we're like, how can we live here without having to work? So I might just go on cruises back to back my whole life once I get the hang of this. So I can work from the cruise ship, actually, because I can bring my laptop, and there's Wi-Fi on them now. So, but anyway, I started with Carnival training, Norwegian training, Princess Cruise Lines. There's so many cruise lines out there, I didn't even know half of them existed. And then I also wanted to learn about all-inclusives, because I have a lot of nieces and nephews. My son just got married. Their friends are all getting married. They're the age group where they want to go on all-inclusive honeymoons. So I started studying different resorts in like Punta Cana and Cancun, Jamaica, because that's where that generation is wanting to go for their honeymoon. So those are the two categories I started studying. And then someone came to me and wanted to book a Disney trip. Well, I obviously did not tell them, no, I can't book a Disney trip for you. I'm not educated in that. I just went and found somebody to help me, and that was, Disney certified, and said, can you, walk me through this? And I was able to do it. I was already registered with Disney, but I didn't do the education, but I could still book it. So you're not required to have the education or be certified in a certain vendor to be able to book it. You still have access to them and can book that. So I just want you to be, aware that you're not alone, and there's always somebody there to help you. So you're not going to be just thrown to the wolves and be expected to, learn all this on your own. And there's someone here to help you and guide you. So part of the education is we get IntelliTrips, FAM trips. They're called familiarization trips. Different resorts, cruise lines want you to go and experience their product. Go to their resort, go to their cruise ship, and have the most amazing experience, because they'll treat you like VIPs while you're there, and bring it back to your customer and sell them a trip. So this one is from Carnival. It's next month, a 4-day Bahamas cruise on the Carnival Splendor. An ocean view cabin is 150 pounds, and you get to bring a guest along. And a balcony cabin is 230 pounds per person. And you get to bring that guest along that's not a travel agent. So you can bring your spouse or a friend. I am on the waiting list for this one, and I'm hoping a room opens up, because my sister's already lined up to go with me. So I'm hoping, crossing my fingers. This is a Club Med all-inclusive resort. This is a 5-star resort, top of the line. I've had some friends that went on this. This one was back in June, and it was in Ixtapa, Mexico, and they paid 150 pounds per person. They were live all week. They were showing all kinds of videos from the resort, and they got to go snorkeling for free. They got full body massages. They had all the food and drinks that you could even imagine. It looks like they had an amazing time. And actually, when they came back, they said every single one of us needs to experience one of these FAM trips. So I'm excited to be able to get in on one of these. I'm just waiting for the next one to open so I can jump on it. It looks very, very exciting. So that's one of the opportunities that we have as a travel agent, to get in on these FAM trips that are very cost effective for us. So IntelliTravel has a few insurances for us. The first one is the best travel price assurance. We'll match and guarantee 100% satisfaction that we have the best travel price. This second one is for you, no questions asked, 100% money back assurance. If you decide to sign up for the business and try this out, and within the first 30 days after signing up, you decide that it's just not for you, it's not what you thought it was going to be, you just have to email customer service and ask them to cancel your account, and they will refund your money 100%. And we also have a risk-free profit assurance. This guarantees that you will not lose any money your first year in business. So if you um, work the business and, you know, try to make it work and make some money your first year, your first 12 months, and you just don't make what you've invested into the business, they will reimburse you the difference at the end of the year. It's pretty exciting. I don't know any other companies that do that. Okay, so that was the travel part of the business that I shared with you. And like I had said, we are in phase 2 with the UK. I believe there's going to be one more phase. This phase 2 ends on September 10th. There is supposed to be another update tomorrow, I believe it is, from corporate. And then every Sunday there is a company, a corporate call, and they're going to have the updates on every Sunday call from now on. So that's exciting. They're keeping us, you know, in the loop of the phases and the launch. So once that's all launched and we're good to go, the next 2 countries to open are going to be Mexico and Canada. And then I know they're working on Africa, Asia, and Mexico, or I said Mexico. Africa, Asia, Europe. Those 3, but Mexico and Canada are next. I want to share with you now this compensation plan on the marketing side of our business. If you want leveraged income, residual income, this is totally optional, but I'm going to show you what you can do with this. And if you want to be a travel agent only, that is perfectly fine. This is the marketing side of the plan where my uncle Warren, one of the richest men in the world, and Warren Buffett, says, never rely on a single source of income, and you must invest to create a second source. Well, what that means is invest to create a second source. This company gives us the opportunity to have leveraged and residual income. So when we're sleeping, we can be making money because of what we've invested into the second source and build it. And all you're doing is sharing this opportunity with others and giving them a chance to change their lives and to be home-based travel agents. So I'm going to show you how you can get that time freedom and financial freedom. And this is Donald Bradley. He is the founder and chairman of the board for Planet Marketing. And that is who we work for. And Planet Marketing is the company that matched up with IntelliTravel. He seeked out the best of the best host travel agency and went to them and said, let us sell your let us do your advertising for you. Let us sign up travel agents and let us sell travel. We've sold $160 million in travel in the last 21 months. That is huge. Okay. We're a newly launched marketing company. We are an online business provider. We're based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I was just with Mr. Bradley last Thursday. He is an amazing man. He has the utmost integrity, so highly respected from everybody in the industry. I can't say enough good about him. His vision he has for this company, it's going to be a legacy company, and we're all getting in on the ground floor, the base of this company. We have solid company leadership. When he created this company, he wanted the best of the best, so he asked Andy Kaufman to join him. He's a president and CEO. He's managed billion-dollar global businesses, international experience. He's the one who's building this international platform. That's why we've opened over there in the UK, and we have these other countries. We're in 20 different countries. Most of all the other countries besides the UK are actually on the US platform because they're the Caribbean countries. So they're on a US platform. You guys are the first one to be on a different platform, which means you have different vendors that we're working with, and you know, different requirements from the government and stuff like that. So they are, you know, getting all of that in place, so then we can start opening all these other countries. So for us to be able to be the first ones to get in, and you guys, there's only like 1,100 or 1,200 in the whole UK. So you are absolutely on the bottom floor of this company. We have 19,600 worldwide in the company, but there's only 1,200 in the UK. So Leanne Trockler is the COO of the company. She's our liaison between us out here in the field and the corporate office. She keeps things together for us. So what you can make helping others start their own business. If you help somebody become a travel agent, you will get a 40-pound direct sale commission, okay? And when that person shares this opportunity with somebody and they sign up as a travel agent, they're going to give you a 50% match because you introduced that person to the company to begin with. All right, so you're going to get a 20-pound commission anytime the person you sign up signs somebody. That's what we call pillow money. All right, then you also get a team bonus, 8 pounds per every single travel agent that is added to your organization, no matter who adds them. So that 8 pounds adds up. That is a beautiful number because that will add up on your weekly check. These commissions are unlimited, okay? They're paid out every single week and they are unlimited. So Planet Marketing likes to recognize us for achieving certain goals. When we help 3 people start their own travel agency, you become a bronze builder. If you help 6 people become a travel agent, you become a silver builder. And I know there's some bronze and silvers on here tonight watching this webinar. When you have 9 travel agents that you personally enroll on your team, you become a gold builder. When you become a gold builder, you actually are giving yourself a pay raise. You get that 8-pound team bonus that I talked about. You start getting those when you become a gold builder. You also get a 10% match on your personal reps matrix commissions, which I'm going to show you the matrix here in a little bit. But you get a 10% match on that, and you get a 10% match of anybody you bring into the business and they start booking travel. You get a 10% match on that every single month. Okay, this is our team building matrix. Okay, it's a 3x9 matrix. It's a force matrix. All right, so what happens is you're getting paid 3 pounds per person no matter where they fall in your organization. So you're getting paid 3 pounds. So your first level has 3 people in it, okay? And you get paid 9 pounds. How to activate this and open up this matrix to get paid, you have to have at least 2 personal people that you sponsored, okay? That will unlock first and second level. The third level, you need to sponsor 3 and so on, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 9, because at 9, when you become a gold builder, I said you give yourself a pay raise, but you're actually opening up your whole compensation plan. You want to go for 9 because you will get paid on the whole compensation plan. You will max out. All right, I'm going to show you how this works. Let's pretend this is you, and you get 3 people in your first row. So when these 3 people, these 3 seats sell, you fill these 3 seats up, you're getting paid 9 pounds. All right, that doesn't sound like a lot. This is every single month you get paid on your organization. Okay, this is huge because this will keep growing. All right, each one of these people get 3 people. I'm not the best artist, even with a mouse. You get 3 pounds times 9 is 27, right? Okay, plus the 9. So you're going to get paid 36. They're going to pay you for first 2 rows. You're going to get paid 36 pounds. Okay. These next row triples. You're looking at 27. Okay, in your third row. Every row triples. All right, you're going to get paid 117 pounds and so on. You know, 81, 243, 729. Look at this. Can you imagine making 88,000 pounds a month just from your matrix? That's not the other compensation part of the company. This is just the matrix. Imagine maxing out and making 88,569. I can imagine myself maxing out because I'm not quitting this. This is my life. This is my full-time job right now. And I'm only into this business for 9 months, and I already have over 300 people on my team. So I can imagine, you know, my team tripling and tripling and tripling. And in 10 years from now, I can see my team being at 19,000 people. So that's the beauty of this. You can keep going, and when you drop somebody into your matrix, so look, 1, 2, 3, number 4 is going to go down here in the second row. So this number 1 right here is going to benefit from you putting people in underneath them because they're going to get paid $3 per person also. All right. And you have a sponsor, they have a sponsor, they may have a sponsor. Okay. So if they're putting people into the matrix, and their next seat that's open is in your matrix. So they may drop somebody into your matrix. That's why they call it a team building matrix. Say they drop somebody right here. That's the next seat that's open. You have all these other seats already filled. This is the next seat that's open, and somebody drops somebody there, and that person is a superstar and signs up 700 people. Okay, you're going to be making 3 pounds per person off of those 700 people because they fell into your matrix. Okay, you may not know who that person is, but they fell in your matrix, and you're going to get paid for it. An example I have of that, my sponsor, when her sponsor signed her up, she fell into someone's matrix just like this. She has almost 700 people on her team now, and that person that she fell under, her sponsor told that person that, you got somebody building under you. You need to start, signing people up, because he wasn't getting anything off of her because he didn't have any personal people. And he's now a silver builder, and he's making $1,600 off of her as a silver builder. So he's trying to get the goal to max out the whole plan. But $1,600 a month he'd be losing because he wasn't building. So that's the power we have with this matrix. Pretty amazing. Let me show you the last way we get paid in this company. This is the director program. Mr. Bradley created this program to pay bonuses to his directors. To be a one-star director, you have to have 100 active travel agents on your team, and you get a 400-pound bonus at the very first day of the month. Okay, it's dropped into your bank account, 400. All right, you will receive a minimum of 800 pounds from all sources. It's guaranteed as a one-star director. All right, a two-star director has 300 travel agents, and you receive a 800-pound commission at the beginning of the month. And a 3-star has 500 and gets a 1,600-pound commission. There are 4 4-star directors in our entire company. They have 1,500 people on their team, and they are making a 4,000-pound deposit on the very first day of the month. And there's 1 5-star director in our entire company. He is making 8,000 pounds every single month on the first of the month. He has over 4,000 travel agents on his team. And there's no more after that. So all of these people that are in here now at these star levels are going to be bumping up to 6, 7, 8, 9 stars in the next 5 to 10 years. Okay? So every single one of us getting in now have the opportunity to grow right along with them, because they're going to need people in these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. So imagine making the kind of money that most people only dream about and don't get the opportunity to run with it. You have this opportunity. You have the tools given to you right here. Run with this and help others do the same thing, and you can be making multiple stars here and multiple pounds, thousands of pounds with this opportunity. There is a Planet Marketing pledge. This just seals the deal for me. When you become a Planet Marketing director, in the event of your death, your family is going to be taken care of. Your income is still out there because your team is still out there. Your team is not going to go away because all the other directors have pledged to take care of that person's team. If another director would pass away in the business, all the other directors are going to pull together and take care of that person's team so it doesn't fall apart, and your family will receive your weekly commissions, your director pay, your director bonuses, and your monthly residual income. Your family is going to be taken care of. I say leave your family a will, not a bill, because they will see all of your hard work that you do building this business. If you build it up to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, or if you're making the 50 to 60, thousand a month, your family will get that money generation after generation after generation. You will leave a legacy for your family, which is very exciting. They like to recognize us for achievements, like I said earlier, but this is big. This is huge. We get to wear rings to significant. I can't even say the word. Sorry, I get excited. To signify what level we're at. So at a sapphire ring, I'm going to say this in dollars because I don't know in pounds. if you are making $8,333 a month for 2 consecutive months, you are a 6-figure money earner, and you get the sapphire ring. If you are making $250,000, $250,000, you get the ruby ring, and a diamond ring is for $500,000 earners. There's one diamond ring wearer in our company, and a double diamond ring is once you are a millionaire making $1 million a year, you get a double diamond ring. And the owner of the company, Mr. Bradley, said last week at the meeting on Thursday that Shedrick White, who is the #1 money earner in the company right now, will be making $1 million by the end of this year. That's pretty amazing. It's almost just a little over 2 years in the company, and he's going to be a millionaire. So it's amazing what we have our hands on for that evidence to be done within 2 years' time. To have a millionaire in the company it's huge. If you become a 5-star director, or when you become a 5-star director, you get a Rolex watch. I don't know if I'd ever go out and buy a Rolex watch, but if they're going to give me one, I know they're about $20,000. So you get a diamond Rolex watch for becoming a 5-star director. We definitely have a turnkey business. We have an app that we can send directly videos and webinars directly to our prospects. And we have a website we can do training on, and we can track our team. There's webinars like this. There's training via calls and the webinar live trainings. We have meetings in different areas. There's live events. We have a convention. We had one back in April or May this year, and there should be one coming next year. There's a women's event coming in November. I know IntelliTravel has a couple events coming up for the travel side of the business. So it's pretty exciting that we have all of this available to us. You do get paid through Paylution, and you can choose to take the debit card and use a debit card, or when you get paid, you can transfer that money directly to your own savings or checking account. So this is what it is to get started in the business. If you want to be a travel agent only, you can enroll for 142 pounds. Okay, you'll get travel commissions, you'll get the best price assurance and the VIP travel perks, and it's 32 pounds a month to keep your business going. And the Planet Marketing side, if you want to help others join this business, is $16.25 a month to keep the business going, or $16.25 to enroll, and then $16.25 a month to keep your business going. If you see the vision of both streams of income, it's $158.25 to enroll and $48.25 a month to keep your business going. So I'd just like you to take a moment now and go to the person that sent you here and let them know if you're a 3, 2, or 1. A 3, basically it's not for everybody. If you don't think it's for you, just say, I appreciate you sending me, let me watch this. If you have any referrals, if you have any friends that you think might be interested in this, send them their name. Or next time you go to book your next holiday, ask the person that sent you here to book your holiday for you. Number 2 is you may have a few questions. I know it's a lot of information that I threw at you. So we'll be happy to, answer any questions that you may have. If you need to talk to your significant other, or if money is an issue, we can give you, some options on, some suggestions on how to get started. And then number 1 is you're ready to go. I didn't even need to go past the travel part. You were ready to sign up. We're welcome to have you. It'll take 5 to 7 minutes to go ahead and get you in the computer, and you can get started right away. So I appreciate you joining us this evening, and we look forward to working with you if that's what you choose. And I can open it up now if you would like to.